missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now to try to get a score on this drive. That's the throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops him in to lead first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Easy completion on the shot. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll break the chain. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. A short gain can stop that. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up for a play. On the outside. Will be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He breaks a tackle.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, and get positive.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The give on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to make. They'll make the tackle, and that's how they'll wrap up this period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period, first down here. The run from the shotgun. Got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work. This is what we prefer. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try and put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Wants to go to the top on first down. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
too much. Got the ball out quick. Obviously was inaccurate.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down. Really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's O'Leary. They're working that left side. And this coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch and really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave him some yards, but they forced him to
And yet incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. They'll finally drag him down the middle. Gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO. Not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy is going to be in the right front.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Give to the backfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Roadrunners in the hurry up. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chain. He'll try to throw and pick up the first Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Secured it. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out. He splits the upright. That'll bring it to an end. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. App State went scorched earth in a double-digit win. It might have been worse had they not set the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Mountaineers in a statement win if there ever was one. One thing we
always jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to get to the inside to hit the ball and run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And it's Marshall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Score on these guys.
Looking down. Throws to the wide out. Makes it open in the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10.
Easy.
He's the throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pick up 10 and a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback. Come on, dude.
There's the pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him and make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they can make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains moving. It's first and goal from game. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
On third and long, let's see what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within one.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's Jones. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing it over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. End off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. To throw, it's O'Leary. Now a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they throw so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
But he didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that hit. He was able to get the tackle for us.
On 3rd down, he drops the ball. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the end. One man has it. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. North Texas has it, going to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk him down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game.
Let it. Throw it. Doesn't matter.
He gave it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups.
Find some space and I'll get 5 to the 22. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. We'll see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out of their own 39 yards.
This defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up there in the scrimmage again, going to play.
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers. Roadrunners line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Touchdown, Mean Green. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. In the middle, it's Gates. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Pass rush. Taken down at the 23. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. As he goes on top. Pocket bring him down. And he feels that he another sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long,
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field.
Green 25.
And on to the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Easy.
Trying to make that mistake on the draw play here. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up.
Let's get the block.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over Wisconsin. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going right to work up top. And the pressure gets him back in the The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. In the middle, it's Hardy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Go offense! Get a touchdown, baby! Get a touchdown! Do it!
He's going deep down the left side.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Okay, North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's O'Leary. UTSA takes over the offense, ready to hit the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they'll give it on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. Like critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that throw.
Mistake like that. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his opponents. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Let's stop here.
Gives it on the outside. First down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on second and 8. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Victory formation on the road. There's not a better play call for an offensive coordinator to make.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out.
Starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the move from inside his 5. A stop and return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree. What do you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating